The NBA has always been a league of skill, finesse, and breathtaking athleticism. From the soaring dunks of Michael Jordan to the silky smooth jump shots of Steph Curry, the game has long been defined by its most graceful and elegant practitioners. But in recent months, a new era of basketball has emerged, one defined not by grace and beauty, but by grit, toughness, and an almost primal physicality. It's a style of play that harkens back to the league's golden age, when hard fouls were the norm, and players were expected to play through pain and adversity. And in the midst of this transformation, one team has emerged as perhaps the most well-equipped to thrive in this new era: the Knicks. A team built for the brawl. All season long, the Knicks have been one of the league's most physical and aggressive teams, a squad that seems tailor-made for the rough-and-tumble style of play that has become the norm in recent months. It's a style that starts with their coach, Tom Thibodeau, a no-nonsense taskmaster who demands toughness and accountability from his players. Thibodeau is a defensive mastermind, a coach who believes that the key to winning in the NBA is to make life miserable for the opposing team's best players. He preaches a philosophy of physicality and aggression, urging his players to contest every shot, fight through every screen, and never back down from a challenge. And his players have bought in. From top to bottom, the Knicks roster is filled with players who seem built for this new era of NBA basketball. There's Julius Randle, the all-star forward who has been out since January with a dislocated shoulder, but who embodies the Knicks' physical style of play when healthy. Randle is a bruising presence in the paint, a player who can bully his way to the basket and finish through contact. He's also a skilled passer and a capable three-point shooter, making him a versatile threat on offense. But it's his toughness and tenacity that set him apart, his willingness to put his body on the line and do whatever it takes to win. There's OG Anunoby, the defensive stopper, who has battled elbow issues this season, but who remains one of the league's most imposing and physical defenders when healthy. Anunoby is a long, athletic wing who can guard multiple positions, using his strength and quickness to disrupt opposing offenses and force turnovers. He's also a capable scorer, able to knock down open shots and attack the basket with power and grace. There's Jalen Brunson, the MVP candidate, all-star, and soon-to-be All-NBA point guard. His tenacity knows no bounds. The best way to describe Brunson is a quote from Rocky IV: "He is not human, he is like a piece of iron." The man doesn't stop. Even in the face of all the double teams and defensive pressure, he finds a way to get his 30 points. While Brunson's footwork is unparalleled and his grace and shooting mastery are unmatched, he plays with physicality and force on offense, not dissimilar to his teammate Julius Randle. He contributes to the Knicks' bruising style of play on both sides of the ball. And then there are the role players, the unsung heroes who do the dirty work and make the Knicks' physical style of play possible. Players like Josh Hart, the spunky multi-purpose wing who never backs down from a challenge and who seems to relish the opportunity to get under his opponent's skin. Or Dante DiVincenzo, the high-flying guard who can electrify the crowd with his threes, but who also brings a level of toughness and physicality to the game that belies his wiry frame. Or Deuce McBride, the mid-season revelation, who is a tenacious, lockdown defender in his own right. Together, these players form a team that is uniquely suited to the rigors of modern NBA basketball. They are tough, physical, and unafraid. A squad that never backs down from a challenge and always seems to find a way to win, even when the odds are stacked against them. Before we move on, we know you wouldn't want to miss out on more exclusive content like this. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with all the latest in the world of the Knicks. Let's continue. The Verticality Principle. Of course, being physical and aggressive is one thing. Being physical and aggressive without fouling is another. And that's where the Knicks' commitment to verticality comes in. Verticality is a defensive technique that involves contesting shots at the rim without fouling. The idea is to go straight up, hands raised, and absorb contact without initiating it. It's a difficult skill to master, requiring a combination of timing, discipline, and courage. But when done correctly, it can be a game changer, allowing defenders to challenge shots without sending the opposing team to the free throw line. For Thibodeau, verticality is more than just a technique. It's a mindset, a way of approaching the game that demands toughness, discipline, and a willingness to sacrifice one's body for the greater good of the team. Verticality is all about being in the right position, being disciplined, and being willing to take a hit, Thibodeau explained in a recent interview. It's not easy, but it's something that we work on every day in practice. We want our guys to be physical, but we also want them to be smart. And verticality is a big part of that. It's a mindset that has paid dividends for the Knicks this season. Despite their physical style of play, they are tied for the fourth fewest fouls committed per game, thanks in large part to their commitment to verticality. It's a testament to their discipline and basketball IQ, their ability to play hard and aggressive without crossing the line into recklessness or lawlessness. The road ahead. As the playoffs loom on the horizon, there's one thing the Knicks have proven this season. It's that they are not a team to be underestimated. They have faced adversity at every turn, battling injuries, inconsistency, and a crowded Eastern Conference playoff picture. And yet, they have persevered, thanks in large part to their toughness, their physicality, and their unwavering belief in themselves and each other. Whether they can make a deep playoff run remains to be seen. Much will depend on the health of Anunoby, a key piece who has missed significant time this season. But even if he is not at full strength, the Knicks have shown that they are a team to be reckoned with, a squad that will never back down from a fight and will always find a way to compete. And in the end, that may be what sets the Knicks apart in this new era of NBA basketball. They are not the most talented team in the league, nor are they the most glamorous. But they are, perhaps, the most well-suited to the physical, grinding style of play that has become the norm in recent months. They are a team built for the brawl, a team that will never back down from a fight, no matter how tough the opponent or how high the stakes. And in a league that has long prized finesse and skill, that kind of toughness and grit can be a powerful weapon indeed. So as the playoffs approach and the intensity ratchets up, don't be surprised if the Knicks are the team left standing when the dust settles. They may not have the star power of some of their rivals, but they have something else: a toughness, a resilience, and a willingness to do whatever it takes to win. And in the end, that may be all that matters.